Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, July 11th, 2019. You're watching the Hagen Nation show on YouTube. Oh my god, what the fuck is there to talk about? There's not much on the sports world to talk about. This is the most boring week in all of sports, and people go like, oh my fucking god, hold on. Oh, somebody came into my office unannounced, so I'm sorry for that. Like I said, ain't nothing going on in the sports world. I have my DirecTV right in front of me, so I'm just going through the channels. Just trying to see what the fuck is on to watch. I mean, I got up at like 11 this morning, so I didn't watch Serena Williams win. Or Samantha Hillep, or whatever the fuck her name is. I'm fucking Native American, okay? I can't pronounce people's names to save my life, so you gotta apologize. You gotta understand that right now, okay? And people are like, oh, the Tour de France is no, nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody. You can ask 100 people that is this cool, and all of them will say no, it's not cool. It's fucking stupid. That's what it is. I mean, people dope all the goddamn time on that shit. Okay? They do. Okay? Lance Armstrong single-handedly made that one of the biggest sporting events of the summer. And he single-handedly destroyed it once the allegations and once it all came out. He doped. And he did. He fucking doped, and he's paying the price right now. Simple. Sad, too. He's sad. That proves something to you. Don't fucking dope. It's not a good idea. And then people, I'm seeing it on my screen right now. I'm watching ESPNU for whatever reason. So I'm reading the bottom line, and it says NBA Summer League. Nobody gives two shits about the fucking Summer League. Okay? It's a fucking joke. It's for rookies. If it's for rookies, I understand. I understand you gotta develop them or whatever. But goddamn, I've had enough of a fucking NBA Summer League. It's just a waste of fucking money. There's a thing out there called training camp, and there's a thing called the fucking preseason, where people jail and shit. It's just an excuse. They just want every last person to be aware of the NBA brand and watch. It's fucking embarrassing. And it's ruining the sport. It really is. Because nobody wants to watch the NBA outside 20-year-olds that live in mama's basement eating pizza rolls that mama cooked. Okay? That's who watch the NBA Summer League. People that just have nothing better to do. Okay. And I'm about to flip it on to like Fox News or CNN or something. And you know what? I'm gonna flip it to CNN and then the Weather Channel, because there's a tropical storm out there. So, I don't know how long this podcast will be. I have no idea, me personally. But I'm sure it'll be about 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Because I have to... I'm going out with one of my friends tonight. We're going to the Oyster Pub to hang out for the evening. So that's that. It's about 1 p.m. So I'm gonna just turn it to Fox News right now. Now on my DirecTV. No, I don't want the fucking Lifetime channel. If you're a man, have you ever watched the Lifetime channel or the Hallmark channel? I'm legitimately asking. Have you ever watched? No, because they don't cater their audience to man. Much like NBA and the NFL the past 5-10 years or whatever have been trying to cater to every last person. Well, the referees will fly the pink flags. People wear pink. The jerseys are pink. For breast cancer, which got caught as a big scam by the NFL. And go look at that shit. I'm not going to rehash everything, but go look. Go look for that shit. And in the NBA, it's just, of course, they just want every last dollar they can. But the Lifetime Network and the fucking Hallmark Channel don't do that. They just say, okay, all demographics are largely man. Oh, god damn it, I just embarrassed myself. Am I going to edit that out? No, I'm not. Okay? You guys want me to screw up, so I don't give a shit. Women. So, they're not going to cater it to man. They just don't want to. That's all there is, okay? We're 6 minutes into the podcast. So I'm flipping into Fox News, and then they're talking about Jeffrey Epstein, of course. God damn. I talked about this, I think, on Tuesday. Okay. On one of those videos, and it was like, can we go 2 weeks without somebody major getting accused of sexual assault or rape or child molestation? Can we go 2 weeks? Goddamn, Bill Cosby have made me not watch a fucking Bill Cosby show or any of his shows, because you can go, you don't want to go, oh, that sick son of a bitch, man. Ugh. That's all you're gonna be thinking about. That's all you're gonna be fucking thinking about while you're watching that shit. So I don't want to do that. Okay? Somebody on Twitter went, it's 7-Eleven Day. Oh, no shit. It's July 11th. Go get a small Slurpee and shut the fuck up. It's one day a year that people deserve a Slurpee. Okay? I don't drink Slurpees that often. I got myself a Coca-Cola one about an hour ago, and it was delicious. But it's about once or twice a year, man. You don't need it every goddamn day, Slurpee. It's a joke. But today's a great day for 7-Eleven. From 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's still a lot of time. I'm recording this at 1 p.m. So at some point of the afternoon, this is going to be up there. Okay? But, I mean, he made it out with Bill Clinton. He made it out with Donald Trump. So those, neither side can go, oh, okay, you support pedophiles or child molestation or whatever. No, both parties are guilty. Because Bill Clinton had a deal with Epstein, and Donald Trump was involved as well. So I don't want to hear it. Okay? At least that's what reports I'm seeing. It could be all bullshit, but that's the reports that I'm seeing. Okay? That's all they talk about. I'm done with that shit. Let's see. CNN. Yo, you guys are listening in real time. That I'm talking about. That I'm flipping through the DirecTV. Okay, so I'm on CNN right now. This is CNN. The slogans. I don't know if I talked about this during the last podcast or whatever. God damn it. God damn it. Anyway. CNN's talking about Tropical Storm Barry right now. Rightfully so. That's why I was mentioning the Weather Channel just a minute ago. Because so Barry formed this morning. And south of. I'm looking at a map right now. It's south of Mobile, Alabama. Okay. It'll make landfall Saturday morning as a borderline hurricane. Okay. Near, I'm gonna just say Morgan City, which is about 80 miles southwest of New Orleans. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna turn the volume up just a little bit. But basically, the major threat is going to be flooding. Okay, it's not going to be a lot of storm surge with Barry because the storm's not going to be that strong. The storm is not going to be that strong enough to generate a surge, even for New Orleans and below sea level. All those towns, all those parishes they call it in Louisiana. I mean, but there could be up to 2 feet of rain in some places. If a band lines up just right, or one, depending on your perspective, it could sit and dump 4, 5, 6 inches of rain in 3, 4 hours easy. Because it's going to be very moist. There's going to be a lot of rain involved, especially in Louisiana. Maybe parts of Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama. But, it'll probably be a hurricane. It'll probably be a Category 1 when it makes landfall. Near Morgan City. But New Orleans, hurricane, if you're east of the center, that's where all moisture is, actually. So New Orleans, Biloxi, Baton Rouge, all those cities that surround New Orleans will just be pumped moisture will just be pumped up into those cities, and it'll just rain and it'll rain and it'll rain and it'll rain. Of course, evacuations will occur, especially south of New Orleans. Well, it's low-lying. It's pretty dry today, actually. It'll probably be dry most of tomorrow as well. Okay? But the big problem is because all the rain in May and June for Kansas and Oklahoma and Nebraska and Missouri, that has flowed into the Mississippi River, has gone through Arkansas and Louisiana, and now Mississippi river levels are high, especially in New Orleans, especially at the mouth. Okay? So that's what's really scary. Okay? If a band goes 40 miles west of New Orleans doesn't get a lot of rain, it's not a big problem. But if a rain band just sits on top of New Orleans and just pulls rain, it could be a major issue. Okay? And it's slow moving too. Bailey is about 6 miles per hour. That is a slow jog. Okay, for most people. It's a jog. Okay? A marathon runner runs at around, the fastest is about 11-12 miles per hour. So a marathon runner is faster than Bailey right now. Quite a bit, actually. This is CNN. Biden to attack Trump doctrine and foreign policy speech. Listen, I think Donald Trump's done a good job at foreign policy so far. I think so. I mean, he's been in contact with Kim Jong-un a lot. He hasn't escalated things with Cuba. He almost shot himself when he was about to go war with Iran, but quickly fought back over it. But, just goddamn, Joe Biden. He really made a fool out of himself last week during the Democratic debates, or 2 weeks ago, or whatever. He didn't have a good showing, that's for sure. So he needs to focus on that battle. in about 3 weeks when the Democratic debates are going to happen again. Okay. Let's see here. Elizabeth Warren releases plan for immigration reform. Give it a rest. I mean, most of the time. Oh yeah, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez just said we should get rid of Department of Homeland Security. She's a fucking joke, and some of y'all fall for her bullshit. Oh my god, that's the sad part. Get rid of the Department of Homeland Security that has been invaluable since 9/11. Get rid of it. Now, they tweeted out a picture of basically Trump's plan. Meanwhile, the picture was when Obama was in office. I mean, how many times do we have to do this with you fucking idiots? I mean, god damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? But, I mean, she's a joke. I just don't want to hear it. I really don't. What was I going to talk about? Let me scroll through Twitter. And if I don't see anything new, I'm gonna end it here. What did I say? 30 minutes and it's 17 minutes through? Yeah. So I was watching the Angels-Astros game because I just saw this on my phone. Well, if you watched the collision between Lucroy and Verano, the player for play, Verano got suspended for 2 games. That just got announced. But god damn, that was a major one. Okay. That was a major collision, and they really tried. They tried to avoid that since when Buster Posey got injured back in 2011. They've really tried to do that. They've really tried to avoid collisions of plates. So yeah, he would have been out. He should have been out. And he was out. They overturned back calls, so that's good. Let's see. I'm looking at Twitter here. Oh yeah, nobody gives a shit about making Rapino. I mean, she's a joke. Coast on live TV instead of talking to Donald Trump and showing no differences like adults. She's going to hide behind a phone or a camera and just whip at the man. I mean, what a joke. Who takes so seriously? I mean, seriously. It's a fucking joke. It's different. I understand. She has different policies. I'm not arguing that. But you can talk. You can go to the White House and you can talk about it, or you can just hide behind a phone and just talk about bullshit. I mean, it's a fucking joke. And you want to talk about how Donald Trump's a bitch. Meanwhile, you won't even meet the man. It's just, god damn, it's a joke. Let's see. I'm looking at Twitter. There's not a lot on Twitter, though. That's the thing. Yeah, that Had a Wimbledon match will be good between Nadal and Federer. That would be pretty goddamn good. I've been fortunate to see a lot of those matches. It's really good. It's amazing how they are still on top of their game. It really fucking is. Let's see. Watching on Twitter. I think it's about it. Go to the top here. Let's see. That's it. I just went across Twitter. The friend of mine is contacting me now, so he may be ready to go. I have no idea, so I have to end this. Anyway, thank you. Peace. Said peace.